Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Here we go, set, 10 black. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Steal, black. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Ready, break. Green Jacks. Spike 60.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A gain of 6 there on first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Who that?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54.
This is James Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Back. Check safety.
They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Watch the run. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Dragon 60.
Pick it up, D. Check, 55 to Mike. Check.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Watch 55. Ricky. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Set hut. Yellow 22.
44.
Slice blue.
Mike, 44.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Rocco 80.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
54. Here we go. Mike,
On 1st down, it's Robinson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Great players come back, baby. I'm coming back.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation of the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
56, right there, right there. 56.
Now a give, right side. It's Gibson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Good job, how that boy stepping up finally. Strip that ball. 49.
Ready, go.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Man left. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
Set, go.
26 Mike. Here we go. Check 24. Check.
Now a give, right side. It's Gibson, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Good job. Good job. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, black, 95.
Hey. 44, Mike, 44. Come to our world. We want
6, mega.
44 is the Mike, 44 is Mike.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hey, been there, done that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've been pretty right. Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points. Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
26, Mike, 26.
Go.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Shot, 17.
That's overload. Check. Fresno.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
56,
10 cycle.
Gotta do better.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now a throw here, hold in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's second and 1 now from the 7. Just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Bring it up,
From 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
There you go. Got him again. Got him again.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. Front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Throwing it in here on second down, this time complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. James has it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
They'll look to throw again. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Drop deep, drop deep. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Bandit, bandit.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there, and now it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. The guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Connection made with Chenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Time to go, night-night.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. He'll have a first down, pass it forward. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Down. Black 40.
Right here, right here. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardy. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Check. I'm coming.
Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. That one complete. He finds Sharp. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Lambo is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
44, Mike.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Yellow.
Let's get that ball right here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on him.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. Bring it.
They'll run on 1st down. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
We all nil. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Claws red.
47.
Here's 2nd and 8. Incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check 26, check 26.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him on first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
2nd and 15. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
On 1st down, Robinson. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Looking to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, heavy. Let's go, heavy.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Throw left side, caught by Butler. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
Come on.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles. And the score is a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
You must be dreaming.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Come on.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Smith catches left side. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
It's a big one now. That's a big one.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. You
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Flush to his right. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Set 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hey, that's good.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. No chance. Hatchet.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Reds, 38.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Let's go.
And again this time to the tailback. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Run to the ball. We got a runner.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was a bit